Hi guy, good morning to you, or whatever is your time of the day, but on my side is good morning, okay, or greeting to you. And in my hand is the Gospel of Barnabas. I call it my holy book. I've proven time and time that the Gospel of Barnabas is the holy book. The Gospel of Barnabas is the Gospel of Jesus. And I read this Gospel every day. And I'd like to share with you of chapter 33. As I told you, when I read this Gospel, I just open a page and read the chapter that on the page. And when I can share with you based on what I read on that chapter, especially when I find it interesting that something that touched my heart, then I would like to share with you so that I have the benefit from it, and you also have the benefit from it. So this morning, I opened chapter 33. We talk about God. We talk about idolatry, definition of idolatry. And we talk about God. God is something that you left out other things and you focus on it so much. That is your God. According to this Gospel of Barnabas, if you love money so much, you prepare to die because of money, then money is your God. He says here, if you like drinking so much, you cannot do away without drinking. You love it so much that the drink is your God. That what is meant here when Jesus said, verily all that which men love, for which he lived, everything else, but that is his God. So anything love, for example, even woman, if you love a woman so much and you love everything else, you prepare to die for her, then that is your God. So very careful, guy. Limit your love on everything else other than real God. It's mentioned here, I read again, and for the fascinator, as for his image, the harlot, the glutton, and the drunkard has for the image his own flesh, and Repudiates as for the image, silver, gold, and so likewise every other sinner. So it's a sin to love money so much. It's a sin, right? It's a sin to love a woman so much. It is a sin, guy. What else? It's a sin to love drinking so much. Whatever you love so much and leave other things is your God. And it is a sin. So it's mentioned here in the Gospel of Barnabas. That's why I believe this Gospel of Barnabas is the holy book. You will not find this in the canonical Bible, guys. So it's not holy, guy. This is one that is holy, because it touch your heart when talking about God, isn't it? Then said he who invited him, Master, which is the greatest sin? Oh, this is interesting, guy. The greatest sin. Let's read what is the greatest sin, guy. Jesus answered, which is the greatest ruin of a house. So what is the greatest ruin of a house? That is Jesus asked a question, guy. Everyone was silent when Jesus with his finger pointed to the foundation and said that if the foundation give way, immediately the house fell in ruin in such wise that it is way it can be repaired. It is in such wise that it is necessary to build it up anew. So very hard to repair and have to build anew. But if every other part give way, it can be repaired. Was if the window is damaged, you can replace the window. If the foundation is damaged, you have to dig up and destroy what is above it and build new. Yes. Even so, then say I to you that idolatry is the greatest sin. So, guy, Jesus goes back to say this word, idolatry. Okay, idolatry is the greatest sin, because it deprives a man entirely of faith and consequently of God, so that he can have no spiritual affection. For every other sin leaves to man the hope of obtaining mercy. Therefore I say that adultery is the greatest sin. So this is also the teaching of Islam, guys. Idolatry, or we call in Islam shirk, associating others with God. So the meaning of shirk in Islam. So shirk in English is this word, idolatry is the greatest sin. All stood amazed at the speaking of Jesus, for they perceived it could not in any other wise be assailed. Then Jesus continued, remember that which God spake, and which Moses and Joshua wrote in the law, and shall see how great is this sin, said God speaking to Israel. See this one, guys. The next few sentences of I'm going to read to you, guys. So watch out this sentence. Thou shalt not make thyself any image of those things which are in heaven. So if you see, and if you look up in heaven, what do you see? Sun. So if you worship sun, it is an idolatry already, because sun is the image you see in the heaven. What else you see in the heaven? The moon. So no such thing as moon god, right? It is an idolatry to worship moon. What else you see in the heaven? Image of what? Many people create a YouTube in the heaven. They see image of a man. They say Jesus. It's out of imagination. The artist draw Jesus. So what you consider is Jesus. Jesus is an image on earth, guy. So you come to that. And those which are under the heaven. Okay. So what is under the heaven? There's a lot of things under the heaven. And shalt thou make of those which are above the earth. So Jesus is the image above the earth. Above the earth. No of those which are above the water. No of those which are under the water. So if anyone worship shark or crocodile, that is an idolatry already. Under the water, the image under the water, guys. And then this is what actually God saying, right? This word I just read to you is the saying of God, the real God, right? Oh, I am thy God, strong and jealous, who will take vengeance for this sin upon the fathers, upon the children, even under the fourth generation. So, guys, ramification of believing or worshipping or committing idolatry is generation and generation, right? So maybe your father, your great-grandfather had worshipped Jesus, and you, I don't know how many generations, also worshipping the same. So you have to get out, break this generation of worshipping idolatry, guy. You have to break out. If you're still committing this big sin of idolatry, break it out. Your generation break it out, because it's vengeance upon fathers, upon the children, even into the fourth generation. Or you can imagine the generation and generation, the vengeance of God. So idolatry is a big sin. Do you know the punishment? Torment in hell forever, no escape there. Because God will say, get help from the God other than me that you have worshipped. So you cannot call the God that you worship, because they cannot go against the real God. And at that time everybody scared of real God, the power of real God, the vengeance of the real God. This is real guy. This is no joke. This is the holy book. Your canonical Bible failed to mention this very thing we call believing in religion, having a religion. We want to be happy in this world and also the next world. That is a religious book, a holy book, is a book of warning by that help you in obtaining salvation. But there are also people that cheat you by and they laugh at you. One of this guy is Paul, who laugh at people after he cheat the people he love. So beware, guy. The people who work with Satan. And I think I stop there to give you a chance to reflect. And thank you very much for being with me